for a change.
Devastation Incorporated is the premier organization of its kind. And you see the teamwork with Gorgeous Gary Young and Billy Joe Travis. And here comes Captain Misfit himself, Percy Pringle. Watch yourself, Percy.
Nobody asked you.
Don't bite it off, Percy. You're going to bite off more than you can handle, boy. I'm inviting you to Devastation Incorporated headquarters. I want you to see how we train the premier organization in the history of this sport, Devastation Incorporated.
Where are those headquarters?
I'll be there.
At Barclay Ranch, we got closed doors to use.
I'll be there. I want to see that. You know, Dundee's taking some punishment up here, Mark. Gorgeous Gary gave him a nice backbreaker, and he's had him in his bear hug for quite a while. He's working on the lower back of Dundee. And you know, he doesn't have a whole lot of back. He's not the biggest wrestler in the world, but he's got a lot of heart.
Inviting you to the headquarters, you won't even tell me where they are.
I don't need to know. You ever worked out in your life? That's what they do at the headquarters. They plan strategies.
They're chasing Dundee down in the ring, and it's Billy Joe on the Superstar now.
Oh, he's laying some right hands in it. Look at Dundee. He's out pinning Billy Joe, and you got to win. He's making a mistake. He's a pinning. Mark, Dundee doesn't look like he's in too good a shape.
Billy Joe knocks Dundee off his feet, and he's going to sit down for a very arrogant pin. That's not going to work. It could be, but only one. The throw and the shoulder, they both go down.
Looked to me like Travis's chin hit right on Dundee's shoulder, and Travis is pinning him. Dundee showing some of that intestinal fortitude that he's kind of famous for. He's a hard man to beat. Gorgeous Gary drops a knee in his back. Gorgeous Gary's really been working on Dundee's back, and that is an abdominal stretch, and Dundee could be finished. He might have to give.
Abdominal stretch by Gorgeous Gary Young.
He's got it hooked in, Mark. See the way his foot's on the ground there?
Oh, it's hooked in all right with the help of Billy Joe Travis.
I don't see it. Now look at Eric Embry. What's he doing in there? That makes me sick.
Now one thing we must point out here, look out! I was just about to say before that happened, the one thing we must point out is the fact that as far as the legal man goes, Travis and Gorgeous Gary are keeping Dundee in and not letting Eric in.
Well, you're pretty perceptive. That's a great strategy in tag team wrestling, you know, is to keep the fresh man in, and Dundee just doesn't look too fresh to me. Those pink tights are starting to wilt a little bit.
Here's Travis arrogantly moving out. Eric reaches, can't get him, drops the knee down on Dundee, who's been in as the legal man during the whole bout. Foot saves him.
Mark, it looked like he dropped that knee right on Dundee's throat. Dundee looks like he's out on his feet.
All right, with a reverse pin lock, we're going to jump in and take a commercial break. Your USWA main event continues in a moment. We are back. Sportatorium, USWA Wrestling, your main event. Billy Joe Travis and Gary Young against Eric Embry and Billy Superstar Dundee continues. Eric's in the ring. He's not legal, but he's in there anyway.
Pretty hard to get a tag for Dundee to get a tag when his man's already in the ring. Look what Billy Joe Travis is doing over here, Mark. He's got Dundee in his corner and is choking him on the ring rope. But that is smart. Young's back with the bear hug. Embry, man, he just needs to get out and get in his corner.
Eric is frustrated because he has never been able to tag in this whole long, wild bout.
I don't think Dundee can take much more of this. You know, he's only a man. He's not superhuman.
Count of two. Dundee, who had tremendous momentum in the early part of the bout, has been in for 15 or 18 minutes now. Dundee still trying to hang in there. It's a bear hug by Young.
Seems like this crowd's starting to get behind him, and that's kind of psyching Dundee up, and he goes through the leg. He's gonna, no, Gary Young caught him. Gary Young caught him. Well, let him make the tag, Billy.
Dundee trying so hard to make the tag, but Billy Joe tripped him just in the nick of time.
You see what happened? Dundee fell right down on his nose. That's a solid boot to the back of the head. Like I said, I don't think Dundee can take much more of this. He really looks like he's in bad shape. If he doesn't get a tag on Eric Embry, this thing's going to be over.
Billy Joe picks him up, turns him over, climbs the ropes. This is his favorite move. Bouncing, leaping, but Dundee raises the knees, and Dundee's not through yet. Salt still laying on the ring mat after that Jeff Jarrett incident earlier in our program.
It was a brilliant move on Dundee's part to get the knees up, but he just doesn't have anything left. Mark, he can't get over to make the tag. What the heck?
The tag finally happened. Eric Embry is wound up and rolling now. Hello, Billy Joe. Hi, guys. Dundee also here.
Oh, I don't see how Bronco Lubitz is losing this match. You know, we got 4 guys in here. We need to get 2 of them out. What was that? Akbar threw something in the ring, didn't he? Or did he? Hey, Dundee's got a glove on his hand, Mark.
Akbar just smashed Percy into the rope. Down goes the referee. It's a terrible altercation.
Jerry just knocked Dundee into... Uh-oh. Billy Joe's got the guitar.
Oh,
yes,
no.
Sir.
Oh, no. He broke a guitar over Eric Embry's head.
Take that, Embry. He deserved it. He was getting ready to hit him with a glove. Wow, that's definitely a win. 1, 2, 3. I guess you could call this an upset. Surely Eric Embry's laying flat out in the middle of the ring. He just took a guitar in the back of the head. Huh. That'll teach him. That will teach Eric Embry. He deserved that guitar, Mark. He deserved that guitar.
This is a terrible... Get a shot of the guitar.
Look at that.
We saw one over Percy's head here just about 10 days ago at another TV taping. And here it's over the head of Eric Embry.
Mark, Bob Dylan bought him that guitar, and now Eric Embry owes Billy Joe Travis another guitar.
You are out of your mind.
No, sir. Billy Joe told me...
That man could be knocked out, and you're out here worried about such frivolousness. Eric, he seems to be with us as they check on him. Everyone's stunned at what has happened, and we'll be back for more in a moment.